neighbors, nieces, nephews. How y'all doing today? Uncle T want to come to you a little bit and just explain to you the principles of proximity in relationships. What that entails is within the realms of social psychology, the proximity principle accounts for the forming of relationships of things close to you. Basically, it's saying that because you are close to something, you form a interpersonal relationships, sometimes unknowingly. That could be a dangerous, scary thing, especially when you don't acknowledge it or you can't see it. And I'm gonna go straight into it. This is mostly for my nieces and nephews, my young ones, the teenagers, kids out there. Some adults as well need to chime in on this. But again, the proximity in relationship basically means that you become what you're close to. You become what's near to you. That's basically the definitional term of it. Becoming close to the things that is nearest to you, whether it be material things or people. Now, we all know that you develop friendships with people based on something. First, you have to build a relationship with these people, but it's based on something. It's based on whether you like the same music, you like the same cars, you like going to the same places, but you form these relationships. But you first always need to know who you are in life before building any relationship with anyone, because that could be the most daunting, dangerous thing that you can ever experience in life. I've done it, guilty of it. At 38 years old, I've realized that, man, I built some relationship with these people, and I should have first realized that I'm not like that. And it's easier to evaluate yourself first versus ending a relationship, a friendship, however you want to put the title on that. But you see a lot of people that you associate with. Just evaluate it in your mind right now. Who's your closest friend? Who's the closest person to you right now? And what do you guys typically do on a daily basis or on a connecting basis? If you're not around them every day, what do you do when you connect? It can be a scary process when you analyze it. If you're around a bunch of people that's having sex, cursing, lying, smoking weed, looking for the next thing to get into, looking for the next item to steal, ask yourself, who are you? If you're associating with these people, you are these people. If you're connecting with these type of people, you're connecting with yourself. You're connecting with the next thief. You're connecting with the next liar. You're connecting with the next weed smoker. Every time you look in the mirror, it's you. I'm not here to down anyone at this moment with this video. I'm here to uplift you guys. I'm here to show you that you have to evaluate who you are, build a relationship with yourself. Very, very important. Build a relationship with yourself first, so that way you won't have to follow people this way or that way, because you are looking at a specific target. You know which direction you want to go. And then that way you can adjust your friendships with people. Prime example, if you go to the mall on a Saturday and you look at the people, the kids, yourself, who are occupying this space, most boys gonna have their hair all twisted up, spider eggs all on top of their head, hair looking nappy and nasty, uh, a polo shirt on, pants sagging with some Jordans, are now champion clothing. Everybody's gonna look the same. Why? Because of the proximity principles of relationships. Even if you don't like someone, y'all tend to still look the same because you're still in that same realm. Open your eyes, nieces and nephews, to realize that you are greater than what someone says that you are. You don't have to follow. You don't have to follow, especially when it's negative. Negativity needs company at all times. Now, on that same token, you can develop relationships with people and have something to offer them as well as them having something to offer you, and it can be a great thing. I was once told by my uncle in the past that if you have 4 quarters in your pocket, one single green dollar bill, and you develop a friendship with 4 millionaires, within a X amount of time, you will be the next millionaire in that group because of the principles of proximity. You cannot get around this. This is facts. You develop a relationship with the people that you're around based on an average or like-minded or likewise activity. Again, on a negative note, you're not going to have a person that doesn't smoke weed hanging out with a bunch of people that smoke weed all the time. And if he does, it's only for a short period of time before he becomes the weed smoker. Again, I'm not downing anyone. If you smoke, hey, I'm not downing you. But no, that cannot be what drives your life every day. That cannot be what you wake up and take a deep breath to go and do, is just smoke, because where's your life going? I want you to understand that you are what and who you associate with. If your friend robs, steals, smokes weed, have sex, break into cars, go look in the mirror, because you're guilty of every single thing that I named if that's the type of people that you hang around. For my fellas, my nephews, to all my nieces out there, if your homegirl, your BFF, if you know she's slept with half of the football team and she stays high all the time and dress like a hoe, act like a hoe, talk like a hoe, look in the mirror, sweetie. That's you. That's your company. And if you don't want to be viewed that way by society, which 90% of us say, I don't care what people think about me, I don't care what they say. We all know on the inside that's a lie, because we wouldn't do half of or any of the things that we do if it wasn't based on the care or likeness of someone else. It's normal, it's natural. We're human beings. We all care what the next person thinks about us. It doesn't have to be in totality. It had to be like with everything, but we care for the most part about what people think about us. All Uncle T is trying to tell your nieces and nephews, be yourself. Develop that relationship with God. And He'll show you the people that's not for you. It's called discernment. You can see it, that, wait a minute, these people are not for me. But if you don't have a target, you don't have something that you're looking forward to, you won't see it. And you'll fall right into that trap of being a follower. And one thing I've learned about being a follower of man, when they fall, you will fall. That's why you develop that personal relationship with God, and you can be held up by that faith. So all my nieces and nephews that's on your way to school this morning, just got out of school today, whichever direction you just come from, going or coming, evaluate your partners, evaluate your homegirl. Make sure that you're not being labeled for something that you're not doing, and it's simply based on the proximity principles of relationships. Elevate yourself over your own personal feelings. Elevate yourself over not caring as much about what they say about you if they're doing the wrong thing and you want to elevate out of that. Go and build a relationship with some positive people that have direction in life. And again, the most principal thing that I can leave you with, build a relationship with yourself, build a relationship with God. When those two connect and ravel up, there's a bond that's so strong that can't no one break yourself away from yourself and your direction. So I want you guys to elevate today and go and build that relationship with some positive people. And I'm out. Elevate. Bravo. God first.